One thing I'm noticing more and more is that everything is a story. Everything. I read a book that I just absolutely loved. I'm looking for it because I'm going to show you it. It was absolutely captivating and it was incredible and mind blowing. And it's just really like wow kind of book. It's called Miles from Nowhere by Naomi Moon. See, it's nice backward. Miles from Nowhere by Naomi Moon. Absolutely loved it. One of the best books I've ever read. Easily top 4, top 5, maybe even higher, maybe even number 2 or 1. Point is, it really encouraged me. It sparked more creativity. Well, this morning, I've just noticed this pattern that I've been going through where social media, specifically Facebook, and Twitter, and Instagram, and LinkedIn, are just pulling me down. In my inbox, too, my email inbox. And I have a feeling you're the same way. Because there is not much positivity, there is not much joy or awe or wonder or magic or anything positive in those feeds. Or if it is, it's such a tiny fraction. It feels like you're, mining for gems amongst the rubbish. I am realizing more and more that everything is a story and you're filling your mind with rubbish, or you're filling your mind with the gems and the things that will spark more creativity. As artists, as creators, we cannot fill ourselves with garbage and think we're going to create anything but what? That's right, garbage. Because it draws you and it sucks the mental energy right out of you. And guess what? Creativity is more about mental energy than anything else. We're not out there moving rocks. We're not moving boulders from one location to another. We're using our minds. We're using pens and paper and typing and, the mouse cursor. That's what we're doing. Or paints and a paintbrush. These are not physically exhausting activities. They're mentally exhausting. And I feel like we're just filling our minds with junk food stories that they might be interesting for a split second. You ever go to McDonald's or some fast food restaurant and you're like, yeah, I want this, and you eat it and you're just like, what did I do? It's the exact same thing. And we get used to it. We're creatures of habit. We like patterns and routines and habits, and we get into a rhythm. So checking your email can be something you do automatically. I know this is very common. Most people would check their email like bam, first thing in the morning. Well, here's the thing. If it's not a positive story, if it's not a wonderful story that just blows your mind and helps you creatively, it's dragging you down. There is no middle ground. It's either pulling you up or pulling you down. And I've noticed this more and more as a writer. I think a lot of us struggle with envy. And we might say it's even under the umbrella of learning. Those are air quotes for learning. I think that's not the case. I think what we're doing is distracting ourselves from creating our own stories. So my challenge to you today, find the wonder-filled stories. Find the awesome, encouraging, magical stories. Like for me, it was Miles from Nowhere. Find those and cling to them. Use them. That kind of art is begging you to go create. 99% of what I see online just is there to distract you, sell you stuff, numb you. Don't do that. Focus on the stuff that helps you create. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you later. See ya. Bye.